I'm Stan Morey with the Arabian Horse Association as the Executive Director. To members and exhibitors and delegates and all the alike. I just want to bring you guys up to a little bit of speed before we got into our convention next week. A couple of things. And one, I wanted to talk about our national events. Our national events this year were at Midsummer and Youth. That show went off really well. We were fortunate enough to have some nice weather for the most part of it. The numbers were down a little bit. We kind of expected them to be down just a bit, but I felt pretty strong about where that show ended up. One thing about that show is that the show commission itself and all of the volunteers that go with that really, really work hard to try to put on a great show for the youth. And it is specifically geared towards youth. Yes, Midsummer is there, and we have horses there, but that's turned out to be when we started that back during COVID. It's turned out to be a boon for us because it's raised the youth participation almost 20%. So we want to keep going with that as much as we can. Then the Sport Horse Nationals was an amazing show. I mean, I think if you guys saw my video, I was very, very pleased with that show. And I'm always very much pleased with that show just because of the vibe that's there. Those people have a great time. That show commission and Jim Porche and his group work really, really hard to put that together. Again, our staff is there and do such a great job with covering it, making sure everything's trying to work correctly and keeping all things moving forward in the sport horse industry. It's an extremely important part of our industry and because it grows, and we look forward to that every year. U.S. Nationals, what can I say? I said at U.S. Nationals a little bit, and I'm always amazed every year at the office staff, my staff that work with me, or I say I work with them because mainly they're pointing me around where I need to go. But I don't think anybody understands all the moving parts on that show and what it takes to do that with the commission and all the things that we're trying to do. We added a ton of new things this year with entertainment, new way to do our entries, our show, entry in, entry out, as far as the awards were concerned. So we tried a lot of different things. Some of them I was extremely pleased with. Some of them we got to tweak a little bit. That's just the way that is. But I was very, very pleased with that horse show. But the main thing is that the animals that are coming to that horse show, without a doubt, are getting better and better and better. I go to the Morgan show and I go to some other breed shows that are here in Oklahoma City also, and kind of understand the nuances of all of those things. And I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, our horses in the disciplines that they're in, from hunter to western to ranch rail to all the above, any place you want to go, are making ground all the way up, and they can take them anywhere. All right, but in our own breed itself, where it used to be, quite frankly, there might have been two or three outstanding horses in each division. Now there's 12 or 15 or 20. And so when you try to put that together with the judging process, and what we have in the judging process is extremely good, but there's just a lot of great horses out there. One of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about today is convention. And every year this time, convention always has its, say, resolutions or key resolutions or the things that we want to have. We have a lot of things on the docket this year. Last year, I think all of you knew that the one resolution that I think it was 2A or some resolution 2 maybe, I had some questions about. And I expressed those questions to Lisa. Lisa went ahead and put together a task force that were equally divided as far as who was for, who was against. But I was very impressed with the way that those people went about their business. They changed some things, brought it back to she and I in May, and we looked at it in front of an attorney. And by the way, Andy Lester has been our attorney and my attorney for many, many years, but He was instrumental, and he's been with the Arabian Horse Association for 20 years and you knew us very well. I think what this task force came up with is excellent. I support this resolution. I want everybody to know that the reason I support this resolution is this. I've worked for 5 different presidents, okay, in one capacity or another. And within those capacities, they've all wanted to do the same thing. How can we grow the breed? How can we make this better? And then all of them had great, great abilities to communicate, to do, had been long, long time servants, if you will, of the Arabian breed. And we're trying to find a way to do this. I believe that this resolution can give us a foothold in doing those things. Anyway, I appreciate your time today, and I very much look forward to seeing all of you at the convention. You guys have a great day, and thank you.